Hey guys, welcome back to Sunday Potluck. I'm going to be making something that is not in any of the cookbooks from the church. It is actually one of my most watched videos. It's the 3-ingredient yogurt pie. A friend of mine from church said, hey, you should try it with key lime yogurt, and that it's really good. And then I had a couple of comments from people who from different countries who couldn't get a hold of Cool Whip. And so I thought, well, I'll see if I can make an extended version of the 3-ingredient yogurt pie. So this has got 6 or 7 ingredients. Let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 ingredients. So this is a 6-ingredient yogurt pie. So let's get down here and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I melted some butter. It's a stick of butter, and it just seems like that's way too much butter, but I can't exactly remember how much butter. So we're just gonna go with a stick of butter, and then about 2 sleeves of graham crackers. So about 20 sleeves of crackers. And what I do, and I've got some in here, what I do is an easy way to crush these up if you don't want to use a blender or a food processor or something like that. I don't know if I could open these. That would be great. Is to just to put them in a Ziploc bag, and or put it between parchment sheets. This is something that the kids can do with you. That's kind of fun for them to do. Just how many ever will fit in your bag. And then seal it up, and then just crush it up. So sometimes I get a rolling pin and roll it out. A lot of times I'll use the parchment paper or something like that. So all I'm doing is making a graham cracker crust. And a graham cracker crust is just graham crackers, sugar, and butter. That's all it is. And you don't have to cook it. Some people say you have to cook it for a little while. I've never cooked mine. You can. This is just if you can't get a hold of a pre-made graham cracker crust. Now, like I said, I go the easy route because it's easy. And normally I just buy a graham cracker crust, but sometimes if you can't find one, or if the store is out, because everybody's needing a graham cracker crust, it's really easy just to make your own. And you can also use like vanilla wafers, or any kind of cookie really that you like. I don't know about with the yogurt pie, but I know I have made Oreo crust. And so I just take off the cream part of the Oreo, and you just take off the cream part of the Oreo, and then basically you just have the cookie part left, and you do the same thing. So I'm just gonna pour these graham crackers into my butter. I'm gonna get a new baggie because that one has busted, and I think I've got one. I thought I had a bigger one, but maybe not. Oh yeah, I do. I got a gallon size one. Sorry. Y'all aren't supposed to see this drawer. Don't worry about it. You didn't see it. Now, so I'm gonna go ahead and put all of these graham crackers in here. It's kind of easier to crush up if you've got a bigger bag, honestly. So we'll just go with that, and then because they move around, I get all the air out of it, and then crush it up. And the kids can just crush it like this. Fun for them, and then they're involved in the making of dessert. as well. So I got too many things in my way with a rolling pin. You know, my husband made me this rolling pin a couple of years ago, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my most used tools in my kitchen. So I make a lot of cinnamon rolls, and that's my my go-to rolling pin for sure. So I had a plastic one at one point in time, and it bent because I think it got put in the dishwasher. So I have to baby this one. Okay, so got my graham cracker crust, or my graham crackers in the bowl, and then you do like 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar. So we're just gonna put that on there. It's like 2, and I'll go a little bit more. Oops, see, not even 3 because I made a mess. That in there. Spoon. And then you just stir this up until all the butter has incorporated into the graham crackers. And you could do this with a food processor. Because I'm making a big old mess. You could do this with a food processor and just get all the butter combined in there. But you just want all your graham crackers to be wet and to kind of hold its shape. So the smaller the crumb is, the better. And I might have put too many graham crackers in here, so I'm gonna melt a little bit more butter just so that it'll hold its shape. So what I kind of do, just so y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but what I do is I kind of just press it up against the bowl and see if it stays up like that. And if it does, I mean, because that's what you're going to be doing in the pie dish, or 9x13, whatever you choose to do this in. So that's staying up. So it'll probably be all right with the butter. And if not, it'll be okay too. So I'm just going to spoon this in here because, like I said, I think I did too many graham crackers. And I see some big chunks in here, so I know I didn't get them crushed up. I'm trying to do this in a hurry because my baby's asleep, and I thought, well, I can get this done while she's out, and then I don't have to worry about it. So you just kind of press this down, and you can use the back of your butter thing to kind of move it around. I'm gonna melt some more butter because that's just moving around too much for me. So let me get some more butter melted. I got some more butter melted, and I'm just gonna add that to my crust. And it's not just a whole lot, maybe a couple of tablespoons, just a couple of tablespoons, just to give it a little bit more stickiness. So I'm just gonna stir that up into there so it gets a little bit more wet, I guess. And it just seems like that would be just a little bit better. Yeah. And if you can kind of crumble it up and it kind of somewhat stays in shape, that's kind of what you're wanting for the crust. Towel, wipe my hands off. All right, so I'm just gonna put this into the pie. I'm gonna put this back into the pie plate. And then some people say you need to, you need to cook it. I don't cook it. If you wanna cook it, I would just put it in a low oven, probably like 225 degrees Fahrenheit, for like 10 minutes. I wouldn't do a whole lot longer than that. But so I just kind of I don't even know how much I put in here, but just kind of push it down and spread it out. You don't want it super thick unless you like a super thick crust. I don't really like a super thick crust, but this is why I like getting it from the store, because all this thinking is done for me. I don't have to guess if it's flat, you know, all even or not. Don't gotta worry about it. So just kind of mush it around, mush it up the sides, and so that's it. So and then I just, like I said, you can cook it if you want to. I think because it is a little loose, I might try cooking it. Well, no, I'm not, because then it's not, yeah, I'm not gonna cook it. I'm just gonna leave it like this. So I'm gonna set it over there for a little bit. And okay, so now I'm gonna try something that I've never done before. So we're gonna see how this turns out. So somebody from the UK said that they could not get their hands on Cool Whip, and so I'm going to use heavy whipping cream, and I'm gonna do, let's see, I'm gonna do 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. And I don't have a recipe for this. I'm just kind of going off of kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know. I know that heavy whipping cream is not sweet, so I'm gonna add like a tablespoon of sugar. Guys, this may be the best thing ever, and I don't know. So we're making this up as we go along. And then I'm gonna add a teaspoon of I'm gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla to that. Okay, and I'm kind of trying to get a happy medium for the Cool Whip. So I'm just gonna pour all that into a bowl. I guess I could have just poured all that into a bowl because all my sugar has settled now. That wasn't very smart. Okay, so get all that in there. Yeah, there's a lot of sugar left in there, so it might not be as sweet. And then I'm just gonna get it all, I don't even know what the word is. It's not mixed up. I'm gonna get it whipped up. Let's see how this goes. So it's messy. Here, y'all don't have to sit here and listen to all this. Hold on just a second. Okay, guys, so I made my Cool Whip. I haven't tried it yet. So let's see if this tastes anything like what I'm going for. Okay. It tastes an awful lot like Cool Whip. Maybe not as sweet, but I like it. So, and I could use a little bit more sugar, and I bet if I had got all the sugar out of there, it might do that. So let me get we're gonna see what we can do, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get the rest of the sugar out of here, and maybe a little bit more vanilla, but I don't think so. I think it's good this way. So let's try it. Okay, I spared y'all the noise from the thing, but I did get it all. Guys, this is messy. This is why I wear an apron. Okay, so I think that, I don't know if this is 8 ounces of Cool Whip or not, but we're just gonna say that it is, because I'm not 100% sure. But maybe next time I do it, I might add, I might use 2 cups of the heavy whipping cream instead of 1.5, and use maybe a teaspoon and a half of the vanilla and 3 full tablespoons of sugar. So that's what I'll write down in the description. Okay, so let's get back here and show you what I'm doing. Okay, so I found this key lime yogurt. So we're just gonna mix the key lime yogurt in here with this homemade Cool Whip and see how this does. I could not find my regular could not find the kind of yogurt that I normally get in key lime, so I just found some key lime and did that. Use that. So I'm just gonna fold the key lime yogurt into this Cool Whip and mix it up. And then I will add this in my pie shell. Actually, I'm going to taste this first. Let me get another spoon. And I'm going to taste this. And then I'm going to put this in the pie shell. What kind of spoon? Alright. Let's see how this tastes. Okay. So, not a whole lot of the key lime, of the lime coming through. And it might be the the yogurt that I used. But it's not bad. Maybe once it's frozen, it'll taste different. I'm not sure. But maybe if I had some like real lime, I would add that to it. And it might work with the strawberry. It's just that the heavy whipping cream mixture was not as sweet. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but if you like desserts that are not as sweet, maybe it's perfect for you. So if you try this, let me know what you think. My mother-in-law absolutely loves key lime pie. And so we're actually going over there for dinner tonight, and I'm taking this for dessert. So if you try this, oops, seeing that crust is coming up because I didn't bake it. So maybe I should have baked it a little bit, but I didn't. So it's just gonna be the way it is. But if you try this and you like it, let me know what you used. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and so you can see what else I make. So hopefully you guys in other countries will be able to use this and tweak the 3-ingredient pie recipe. So good luck, and thanks for watching Sunday Potluck.